presentation that we're going to show on the screen, just in honor of who we are and our heritage.
This week's African American Spotlight is on American designer Ann Lowe. Lowe was born in Alabama in 1898, the granddaughter of an enslaved dressmaker who stitched frocks for her white owners and later opened her own business after the Civil War. Ann learned to sew from her grandmother and mother. Learning from both women, Lowe became skilled at creating intricate fabric flower adornments that would later become one of her signatures. Ann took over the family business at age 16, and her mother died suddenly and left an unfinished order of gowns for the governor's wife. In 1917, she temporarily moved to New York City to attend design school. Fraught with racism, she nearly lost her place in the course because of the color of her skin. Instead, she trained alone in an empty classroom but finished her program a year early. 10 years later, Lowe moved to New York for good with $20,000 in savings. She settled in Harlem with her son and started taking jobs as an in-house seamstress at department stores like Saks Fifth Avenue. It didn't take long for word of this young, talented artist to spread. Eventually, Lowe became known as society's best-kept secret, designing for Hollywood and socialites like the DuPonts, Roosevelts, and Rockefellers. On the one hand, people really liked her work. But on the other, they weren't exactly boasting that this beautiful dress was made by an African-American designer. Lowe opened Ann Lowe's Gowns in Harlem in 1950, and Ann Lowe's Originals on Manhattan's Madison Avenue in 1968, making her the first African-American to have a business on the high-end retail strip. Most notably, Ann will always be remembered for the gown she designed for Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy for her wedding to President John F. Kennedy. The iconic wedding dress was made in ivory French taffeta and pink silk bottom. 1 week before the Kennedy wedding, Lowe's workroom flooded, ruining the wedding dresses and most of the bridal party dresses. Lowe and staff worked around the clock for a week to remake them all. The original wedding gown took 8 weeks to make, but it was duplicated in just 5 days. After repurchasing all the fine fabrics and working day and night, Lowe's projected $700 profit on the job was actually a $2,200 loss. Lowe never told the family. When Lowe arrived to Newport, Rhode Island to deliver the bridal party's dresses, the staff at the front door would not let her enter, telling her to use the back door. Lowe reportedly countered, "I'll take the dresses back if I have to use the back door," and walked through the front. She realized that the dresses she sold for $300 were costing her $450. She ended up owing money to friends, suppliers, and to the IRS. The Internal Revenue agents eventually closed her doors for non-payment of taxes. But then, someone anonymously paid for Lowe's IRS debt. Many believe it was Jackie Kennedy who would have discovered both the dramatic story of completing her wedding dress and Lowe's financial struggles. Lowe picked up her sketchbook and went back to work. Ann Lowe is known as America's first black high fashion designer, with 3 of her gowns exhibited at the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. Several other gowns were in New York City at the Fashion Institute of Technology. You can also view some of her designs at the Charles H. Wright Museum, right here in Detroit, Michigan. Thank you, Animal, for your contribution to Black history.
Now, if that wasn't a hit figure, I don't know what was. That was beautiful. Oh my God! Do you think that her where she had Jackie Kennedy's dress, you think it just flooded out of the blue? That was wonderful. Thank you, Hannah and Tracy, for presenting that and getting that together. That was awesome. She had beautiful clothes. Wow. So here we have to go. Well, God's grace is still amazing. God's grace is still amazing. God's grace is still amazing. My goodness. Ernest, you need to get on that organ a little bit more often. You got some hidden talent too. I think. Amen. Thank you, praise team. You blessed us this morning. Amen. And thank you, our ushers. Thank all of you who are standing in your places during this worship service on the second Sunday of Black History Month. We certainly appreciate you. It's time to hear a word from the Lord. Amen. So if you would all please stand. Very familiar scripture this morning. Daniel chapter 3. Prophet Daniel chapter 3 verses 13 through 18. I love this passage of scripture. This is pericope. I will be reading from the New King James Version. Chapter 3 verses 13 through 18. Of course, there's a lot more to this story that I'm going to kind of fill in for you as we go along than in these 5, 6 scriptures. If you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Then Nebuchadnezzar, enraged and fury, he was mad, gave the command to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying to them, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the gold image which I have set up? Now, if you are ready at the time, you hear the sound of the horn, the flute, the harp, the lyre, and the psaltery, and symphony, and all kinds of music, and you fall down and worship the image which I have made, then good. But if you do not worship, you shall be cast immediately into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is the God who will deliver you from my hands?"
Hallelujah.
God's grace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If that is the case, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us from your hand, O king. But this is my favorite scripture. If not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your gods, nor will we worship the gold image which you have set up." I want to share just for a few moments this morning from the subject of fire that only Jesus can put out. That only Jesus. Jesus put the fire out and the flames were still there. Just to give you a little background on this. Now, the Babylonians had destroyed Jerusalem and Judah. The temple had been destroyed. And thousands of Jews have been taken into slavery into Babylon. They are under Babylonian captivity. And if you know anything about this story, then you know that they were there for 70 years. So it kind of reminds me of our history. Not completely, but there are some similarities. When the children of Israel were taken into Babylonian captivity, their plight was similar to ours as African Americans. They were taken into a foreign land against their will. Their names were changed. Their culture changed. And their language changed. But the Babylonians couldn't change the Jews' faith. That was the mistake that the slave masters made with us. They let our people get their hands on the Bible, which allowed us to find our way through slavery because we found out about Jesus and what it meant to have hope and faith. Anybody kind of remember that? Amen. So I don't want to be long this morning, but I have a few things to share, so I'm going to move on, and I want to talk to you about 3 things that we need to do so that we will understand how Jesus can be in a fire with us. It may be hot as hell. That's what I really want to say. But Jesus can cool it down and make you think you under air conditioning. Come on, somebody. So the first thing I want us to get this morning is that don't put your faith in the wrong face or place. I had to copy off Pastor Smith. Don't put your faith in the wrong face or place. It's a misnomer that good faith will relieve Christians of difficulty. That's a misnomer. Sufficient faith does not eliminate problems or issues or struggles and disappointments. Are you with me this morning? Now, on the flip side, if what we wanted to happen did not happen, that doesn't mean that our faith is inferior. You may know someone who is always in a state of spiritual euphoria. Every day, they're high in the spirit. Anybody got somebody like that working for them on their job? You're like, oh, can't she get any more happier? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with a joyous outlook and a good spirit and an effervescent attitude. But if I don't have that every day, that does not mean that my faith is weak. Come on, somebody. Because spiritual, biblical faith is not predicated on the outcome of our situations and circumstances. It is predicated on an all-knowing, all-seeing, all-understanding, all-powerful, all-loving, sovereign, and eternal God. In other words, faith is measured by our commitment and conviction to pray for what we need and want, but yet trust that God knows best for what we should have. Amen. Your faith is only as strong as the object that you have vested into. I'm going to say that again. Your faith is only as strong as the object that you have vested into. That's why that object cannot be a human being. Because they just like you. That's the wrong object. You can't put your faith in man. You can't put your faith in the pastor, the preacher, or the pope. a ministry because that ministry is just as faulty as the person ministering. You can't put your faith in a building because a storm can come and wipe a building off the face of this earth. That's why I really have to wonder about some of the people who flock to these mega churches. They have beautiful buildings, but you can't put your faith in that building. Come on, somebody. See, I don't need a faith that I can't depend on. I can't depend on no building all the time. I can't depend on no person all the time. I don't care who he is. I can't even, or she, I can't even depend on my doctor. Ooh, I might get sick, and his hands may be the last thing that I can trust before I open my eyes again. Are you with me this morning? I need a faith that I can depend on when the heat is on, when the heat is turned up, like when I lose my family member, when I lose my job, like the people about to do at GM, when I lose my health, when life is coming at me from all sides and the devil act like he ain't got nobody to mess with but me. You ever been there? My faith has to be in the right place and in the right place. Now we all have a treasure, but the scripture said it's in a jar of clay. It's in an earthen vessel. It's cracked and it's broken. And if you put your trust in man, in that earthen, cracked, and broken vessel, you're going to be disappointed. I need the kind of faith that can sustain me when the pressure is on. I need a faith that can keep me when my back is up against the wall. I need faith that will hold me together when everything else is falling apart. I need a faith that will strengthen me when all hell breaks loose. And if you live long enough, I wish I had somebody up in here this morning who knew what I was talking about. I said, when you live long enough, all hell will break loose. At some point, trouble will come. Sickness will come. Job losses will come. Friends will betray you. Your heart will be broken. Divorce might come. Death might come. But you keep on standing because your faith is as strong as its object. And that object is Jesus. My object is Jesus. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I cannot trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. Somebody in here this morning needs to take a lesson from the 3 Hebrew boys and know that sooner or later, the fire is going to be turned up. And listen, young people, I said turned up. I didn't say turned up. That's different. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it. You get turned up at the parties. You get turned up at the club. All that stuff that y'all be doing up in there, smoking all that weed and other things. Come on, I ain't crazy. I be watching the news and I be watching our young people. I just hope and pray that getting turned up in some kind of way is helping to prepare you for when the fire of life is turned up and the heat is on. Seasons change, baby Bible, let me tell you. And you're going to need more than weed and cannabis and marijuana and what they call it, the purple haze and the northern lights. All they got 1,000 names for that stuff now. Don't get it confused. It's the same stuff. Whatever you want to call it. You're going to need Jesus. You're going to need Jesus. And you're going to need your own faith. Not mama's faith. Mama's faith can't get you through your life. Not daddy's faith. Daddy's faith can't answer all your problems. You've got to have faith in Jesus. And listen, let me tell you something. You don't have time to find God in the fire. You got to know God before the fire is turned on. Along with making sure that you don't put your faith in the wrong face and place, The next thing we're sharing is that if you are in right relationship with God, any fire that Satan brings into your life must be filtered through what God's plans are for you. We talked about that. It was such a blessing in our women's class. It doesn't matter what kind of difficulty or problems come into your life. It does not alter the plans that God has for you if you are his child. So I want to send a little warning out. No matter what ditch you have dug for a child of God, but what plans you devise against them, if that's not in God's plan for you, you better get ready, because you're going to mess around, and the ditch that you dug is the same ditch that you're going to fall into. God will bring you through all of those things. He will bring you all of that stuff, and your plans will get right back on track, because he's in those plans with you. Do not fret because of evildoers, or be envious of those who do wrong, for like the grass they will soon wither away. When my enemies came against me, they stumbled and they fell. No weapon shaped or formed against me shall prosper. That is the word. And that's affirmation that your plans will not change if they are made by God and you are his child. That's how the Hebrew boys met. These three boys had faith in the same God. They prayed to the same God. And they were all unified in the word of God because they were children of God. And this is a little bit more background. They were Daniel's administrators. Now, Daniel was kind of like a mentor to them, even though when they were taken into Babylonian captivity, they were all chosen at the same time. See, the Babylonians were not like slave masters. When the Babylonians took the Jews, they had all intentions of using them to make their country better. Amen. So they took a lot of people, but they made sure that they took the cream of the crop. So they had been chosen to take this 3-year training so that they could be prepared to serve the king. They were all smart, they were gifted, and came from the same pedigree. But Daniel stood out. He was wiser, and he could interpret dreams. So he interpreted a dream for Nebuchadnezzar, something like what Joseph did. Amen. He interpreted a dream for the king, and that gave him favor with the king. So, if it gave Daniel favor, it gave his boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, favor too. Amen. That's what made the king so angry. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So, anyway, and they were in places of significant responsibility. But when they got to that level, they also acquired some haters. Like the Chaldeans. Oh, yes, Pastor. They did not like the fact that Daniel and his boys had these good positions. And they were brought there as slaves. And they had better positions than some of them had. So they were eager to bring the issue to the king about them not bowing